I don't see any like
Tried to
extreme.
read it.
We're calling you Papa Smurf now.
Exactly.
It does say to avoid alcohol, but
I don't drink.
you're not drinking.
Okay,
People
it
say
says
don't
for,
drive.
it says for
That part's
adults
true.
and children over 12, the maximum is 300 milligrams.
Bro, I'm not even close to
Okay,
that.
then
That's
Then you're
25,
alive.
25, and like a little tape. In fact, yeah, Pablo, I'm gonna hit that again.
No.
Because I'm like, I'm not even at 100, let alone 300. You guys are tripping over nothing.
100 is good.
Alright, let's continue on. Oh, my TV doesn't work. I think the allergy is
the
making...
power got kicked out, maybe.
I just need to log in.
Play a little
the allergy is
chess.
making me lose my mind. Having a rash on my brain right now. Okay, so where were we, Zach? You were telling your story.
Yeah. So he would just do interesting things. Boots in the freezer, leave his jerk off lube on my friend's bed.
So hold on, but I want to ask. So he left his jerk off lube on the bedside. What does that imply to you?
Yeah.
No, it was on his side. I meant to say his side of the bed, on his bed.
So what does that mean? He's jerking off on his bed?
It could be, but here's the better part of this situation was there was one time there was a jizz-filled condom,
No.
and he would always talk about how he would masturbate into condoms because he said it felt better.
Okay.
It's cleaner.
So he was very interested. He would almost dress like an SS officer with like suspenders, and he was super tall, and super nice, but just out there.
And you said you're still friends with him?
Yeah, he's a great. I mean, once you're not in the realm, he's a nice person.
Yeah, what's the relevance of him being tall, Zach?
He just looked like an SS. I'm giving you a description. So, to tie this all in, his dad came to visit one time, and his dad was the coolest fucking guy. We're like, oh, why can't we have you as a roommate? And so he's like,
I
all right.
found a picture of his dad right there. I feel like he's gonna look like Ivan Drago.
Yeah.
Is that, who is that?
An SS officer.
Oh, okay, just a random SS officer.
So his dad comes into town, and he is like, all right, you guys wait. He buys us a bottle of Jack Daniels
So,
and a carton of
this
cigarettes,
castle.
and he's like, here, you can go have fun.
He sounds like a fucking psychopath.
His dad was cool. We were in college. We're like, oh fuck, this is what we want. You know?
That's like pure degeneracy.
Sounds like he'd raise a kid to jack off into a fucking condom.
That's like pathetic level parenting where he just wants to be liked by you guys.
Kinda whatever.
That's a Greg Paul move right there.
That's such a Greg Paul move.
It was.
Because they're under the age.
Wait, were you guys underage?
Yeah, we were.
Oh my goodness.
We were 19. Yeah. So, anyways, good guy though.
Well, hold on. I'm more worried about this. Your dude, your friends was potentially jerking off
He could have been
in someone
dude.
else's bed.
He could have been. He very well could have been.
Oh,
But-
it was someone else's bed.
Yeah.
It was
I thought-
it was my friend's bed.
I
'Cause
thought
it
you
was
were
a-
saying that he had a bottle of lube next to his bed. I was
No,
like,
no,
okay.
no,
No, that's
Okay.
yeah.
No. He,
Andy's tall.
yeah.
Yeah, Zach's just protect
No,
his
but
head.
like this dude's like insanely tall.
Oh, that's
He's
different.
so handsome.
Yeah, is he
He's so hot.
muscular?
See how?
So wait, did you guys ever question him about the lube near his homie's bed?
We never questioned him about it. We were just.
Do you want to
always-
call him now?
I can hit him up.
Yeah, call him. I'll wait.
When I moved into
Break.
school one year, there was a crusty sock underneath my mattress before I put all the bedding on.
Hold on. Say that again about the crusty sock?
When I moved in one year, I like flipped my
Where'd you move
the
in?
mattress with the like
The dorm.
in a dormer.
Oh no.
Yeah.
There's an ancient crusty sock under your mattress.
Yeah,
Better than
it
a
was
jizz-filled
super
condom.
upsetting.
I mean, if I had if I thought that my roommate was jerking off on my bed, I would need to investigate that.
We just rolled with the changes, dude.
So was it one time you found the lube there, or was it like many times?
It was multiple times we found the lube. One time found it in just filled condom.
Not in your friend's bed.
The condom was on Frank's
Not in the garbage.
It was on your friend's bed, a jizz-filled condom.
The whole story
And
is different now.
And how did you never confront him on this? I just don't understand.
I don't think we could. I mean, it's not the easiest conversation to bring up.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
My story
a
is a little
jizz-filled
bit
condom
similar.
on the bed? That needs to be addressed.
We were like, oh, his dad bought us the shit. Alright, it's cool. Whatever.
Oh,
Okay.
so that gave him a pass?
Yeah.
You jerk off in your bed?
Yeah.
That's almost like a conscious effort too to leave that there.
He could have been fucking with us.
I mean, that's beyond
It's a
that.
prank, bro.
Yeah.
That's
He
like
probably
that-
tells the story from his point of view, like, you guys are a bunch of fucking weirdos for not saying anything. He's like, I'm gonna prank these guys, and then you guys just never say anything. He's like, that's pretty fucking weird.
I'm gonna pretend that's awesome. They just accepted it. Were you intimidated by him, Zach?
No. We were just focused on other shit.
Beta.
Beta. Okay, interesting. Well, for example, I had a roommate once. One of my best friends. You know, sometimes you have to have uncomfortable conversations. He kept jerking off in the shower, and
Oh,
he wouldn't fucking clean the drain out. And I don't know if the ladies know, but like when jerk off hits water, it congeals. It turns to like this disgusting, especially if there's hair at the drain, which there was.
Yeah.
It would just congeal at the drain, and it stay there, and it's just rancid. And I would go in the shower after him, and there'd just be fucking jizz and hair sitting there, and and the water's sitting too, because it can't go
drain.
past that. So
Yeah.
so I have to go into a tub full of another dude's jizz that's like up to my ankles, and I said, look, dude, this isn't comfortable for me, but if you're gonna jerk off in the shower, you have to clean the jizz out. End of story. I can't do this.
It's funny you say that. I saw a TikTok of this dude who was cleaning a pool, and he was cleaning a jacuzzi filter, and he's like, you guys need to stop fucking in the jacuzzi because it's all just fucking jizz. in this filter.
Yeah, that's the thing. When jizz meets water, something terrible happens. You all need to know that if you don't know about it.
It's so funny.
I can totally see that just destroying the pool hardware. Yeah.
Olivia said she had a similar story for hers. Somewhat similar.
Oh, similar in that, like, something just didn't go addressed because we didn't know how to, and then it was way too long. Okay, I mean, I'll explain. So, we moved in to an apartment. There were 3 of us. And on the first night, they won't. On the first night, when I went to take a shower, the toilet was not flushed. And I was like...
What was in it?
It was like, I think then it was just pee and like toilet paper.
Okay.
And I was like, that's kind of gross, but whatever. It's one off, I'll flush it myself. And then the next morning I went in and it was full again.
Of pee again?
Of pee with toilet paper.
Okay.
And so I talked to one of my friends because I was like, is that you? And she was like, no, but I did see that. And then we didn't address it because we thought that it was a mistake or something. And then we just kept not addressing it because it had been too long at that point. So we went the entire semester having to take
You
care
basically have
of
9 to 5, which
her
is
flushing for her. And like even when, this is kind of gross, but like when she was on her period, she would leave her tampons there for us.
Oh boy.
Aren't
That
you
was
not?
super upsetting.
Wait, are you not supposed to flush tampons, right?
You're not a lot of people do.
A lot of people
But
do,
also,
because it's so
Yeah.
most people, if they do flush them, they flush them themselves. You know?
Yeah.
Well, that seems not to be you want to leave in the toilet.
No,
Or
right?
if you toss it, you just wrap it up. You don't just drop it in the toilet. I mean, in the trash. You don't leave that
Oh,
in
sometimes there would be some loose tampons in the trash too, just right on the top.
So she never
God.
left poop in the toilet?
No, I think what it was she was trying to save water,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
we never
I
had
was
that
gonna say
conversation
that.
about are we gonna be saving water.
We met people like that in Santa Cruz too,
Well, there's
who don't flush to save water, but I don't know how I feel
what
about
city were you living in?
Ohio.
Is that a water? Do you guys have
I
water
feel like
issues
we
there?
have water.
Yeah, because I mean, some cities have water issues. LA
Yeah,
is
like
one
this
of them.
one.
Santa Cruz does not have water issues. There's plenty of water in Northern California. You can flush the toilet.
Right.
Yeah.
She also had like, I hope she doesn't see this. She's still one of my best friends. Love her so much. We just shouldn't live together anymore. She had this like routine at night that obviously my friend and I weren't aware of. Like, how are we supposed to know? And so I think it was like the first week we were there, she had showered, and then it was my turn. It was like the last shower of the night, and I went in and I turned on the shower. I had like washed my face, and then all of a sudden I heard like a super fast knock on the door. And I was like, yes. And she was like, can I please come in? Like, I have to pee. Like, and I was like, oh, like, can you wait? Like, I literally just want to shower. It'll take 5 minutes. She was like, no, I have to. And then she explained to me that she has a routine that she has to follow, where it's like, she takes a shower, she goes upstairs, she pees, she goes upstairs, she comes back down, has to like wash her hands or something, and then she goes to bed. And I was like, okay, for sure, you can absolutely do that, like, do your routine that you have to, but like, maybe don't be super adamant about having to be the first one to shower. Like, if all of us have to do
If
it.
you have like a 3-hour
Yeah.
ritual that has to take place afterwards. I mean, that sounds like OCD behavior.
No, it totally does. I have OCD tendencies. I
Okay.
just don't know what it was, where it was like, I need to stop your shower from happening.
Yeah.
Good
You
thing
know?
Dan said that before I said what I was about to say.
No, yeah.
I mean, that is what it sounds like.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
I think I got lotion in my mouth. I have the worst taste in my mouth. It's so bad. It's so bitter.
Yeah.
Why is this happening?
Do you feel drowsy?
Why?
No, I
I
don't.
wonder why is this
But
happening.
wait, why is there a terrible taste in my mouth? Is that from the medicine I took? 'Cause I don't think I got anything in my mouth.
Benadryl's pretty bitter.
Yeah, but didn't you take a swig of like
Yeah, you
liquid?
did.
No, but
Wait.
like now it's coming up. Like my mouth feels numb.
you swallowed a lot of Benadryl. Yeah, that could numb your tongue.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's so bitter. It's like it tastes so bad. Oh, I gotta wash my hands.
Legend. Show must go on.
Legend.
I have one too. But... So, I may have talked about my cousin Tim before on the show. I'm not sure if you follow me, like on Instagram, you've probably seen him. I do not endorse him in any way. If you're from my hometown, you've probably heard of Crazy Mo, who hangs out at Donutville at 4 a.m. That's my cousin. He's always been a weird dude. He comes from a really good family. His father is very well-known, well-respected, but he's like the apple that was thrown from the tree. He's a little different. But me and his younger brother and him split rent 3 ways for about 4 years, 5 years in college, and he paid a third of utilities, a third of rent, a third of everything, and he never slept there once. And he would sometimes come there, and like we'd hear like something rustling. He'd grab like some clothes and then run out. And a lot of people are probably assuming drugs. Never,
Wait, when did I order that food?
Never smoked, nothing. He's just,
Where was he staying?
we think he was staying with his
Flip
mother,
shit.
who was living at my grandmother's house in like the middle of the hood for some
Oh
reason.
no, I don't know either.
We don't know why. You can't explain Cousin Tim. So whatever.
Let's see,
you
night
have to
3.
get over him. But anyways, the story is he's always doing weird shit, and his younger brother's normal, and we kind of just we don't hang out with him or anything. He just does his own thing. But one time we got a phone call from his mom and saying, "Hey, have you talked to Tim? He got in a fight with let's just say Ahmed's dad. The fake name's Ahmed. Ahmed being one of our best friends since we were a kid, and his dad was like very close with us. We went to like family get-togethers with him. He would bring out like the cake. It was a really weird phone call to hear that he beat up one of our childhood best friend's father because we were so close with that family. And we're like, oh, what happened? And she didn't know what happened. She's like, just so you know. I was like, okay, we'll ask him when he comes over later. Brother, you know what? Don't say anything to him.
Knife
I'm
F5.
he's going to tell us that he got in this fight with Ahmed's dad. So Tim came over and didn't mention it whatsoever. And he's just like, oh yeah, we're going to eat. And we're like, are you going to tell us that you got in a fight with one of our best childhood friends' dad. And he's like, oh yeah, he was, I don't know, he was talking shit about our family, so we got in a fight at the bakery. I'm like, aren't you gonna acknowledge that? Are you gonna tell us that? What do you mean? That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Anyways, long story short, the dad came to our house and he was like super drunk, and then like there was this huge fight in the middle of our front lawn. And the dad is like, came from overseas, he has a really strong accent.
Check.
And he was screaming out some of the most wild shit I've ever heard, and like the phrases stuck with me. For whatever reason, he kept saying, "You and Ahmed were best friends. You came over to my house. You play Pokemon. You play the Pikachu. You play with Pokemon." He kept saying Pokemon with a B because Arabs, we don't have a P sound in our language. So in English, it just goes to B. So he play Pokemon. Every year for his birthday, he say, "Tim, my best friend, give him extra $20. You want," and for some reason he could perfectly announce Dragon Ball Z Tekenichi. He's like, "You want to play Dragon Ball Z Tekenichi? I buy it for you, because you are Ahmed's best friend, and you fight me." And it was just.
Wait, why did they get in a fight?
I guess that he was talking shit about our family, because our friend's dad was going through a divorce, and I think he was drunk, and he was just talking about a lot of random shit about our family. I think it was me or my other cousins who were just been like, all right, whatever, left him alone. But unfortunately, he got cousin Tim in the bakery, so they got in like a fist fight in the middle of the bakery. And the odd part about all this is after they're fighting in our front lawn, screaming about Tekenichi and fucking Pokemon, they started to make up through this argument. And Tim's like, "Yeah, that was my favorite game. I loved playing that game. I'll never forget. You brought it up.
Check.
And it was just the weirdest fight. By the end of the day, they made up and we all went to go eat together.
Check.
It was worse because I kind of hoped they would have kept fighting because of how fucking awkward that dinner was. But yeah, I don't know if I did a good job describing that, but that's my cousin Tim.
Check.
And this was a roommate of yours? I missed the
Yeah,
beginning.
he was a roommate who never slept at the house. He paid a third of everything, but never
Showed up to have screaming
Yeah.
matches on the front.
Checkmate.
Exactly.
So your cousin Tim got in a fight with his childhood best friend. Did they like hit each other or just screaming?
Well, when we were there, they were just screaming at each other, but at the bakery, they threw blows at each other.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a very emotional thing.
I'm starting to get a headache. Is that normal?
Probably not.
Getting a headache. Got a metallic freak taste in my mouth. My face is swelling to the size of a fucking pumpkin.
I might need to go to the doctor. I'm not gonna lie.
Lena said I look nice.
Well, that's very sweet of her to say.
Well, I don't know. You're sitting from there. People who sit right next to me say I just look a little red.
Right. It's misleading though. I feel like in the light. So I don't like to tell.
Jack's coming in for a second. Come get in close. Come get in close. I'm swollen in the jaw.
Check.
It's blotchy. No, come on. It's not that bad. I'm not going to urgent care. Fuck that.
When did the itching start?
Huh?
When did the itching start?
Like,
Morning?
basically, yeah, it was itchy this morning, but it got really bad when I put the fucking anti-itch cream on it, and when everything lit off.
Oh, was it cortisone cream?
Yeah.
Check.
Cortisone cream makes everything worse, in my opinion. I
Why
used
didn't
to
someone
get
tell me
rashes.
cortisone
Check.
makes everything worse?
You didn't even say what it was. You just started slathering,
Check.
slathering it on.
You starting to look like Vito
Check.
Corleone, dude.
No, I'm not going to use
Check.
it.
All I'm saying is if
I
we
thought
take
we
you to
read
the
it and
emergency room,
everybody said it was
Yeah, I
fine.
said it's hydrocortisone.
Yeah.
be some good clickbait.
You are gonna
Check.
actually end up in the hospital. We can use the
People won't believe it.
You can write
Check.
clickbait. Emotional.
That's
that'll do it.
well, I have one I haven't shared. It's pretty simple.
Okay.